Representatives from the THA's Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development appeared before the Joint Select Committee on Wednesday. During the meeting, it was deduced that farming in Tobago is on the decline, as the number of farmers actively engaged in farming is now lower than in previous years. Reporter Tanikah has the details.
The Director of Food Crop Production, Tanikah, was one of the 4 representatives of the Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development who virtually appeared before the GSC on local authorities, service commissions and statutory authorities, which includes the THA, on Wednesday. Lisa Morris-Julian, a GSC member, inquired about the number of farmers in Tobago at the meeting, to which Seals Mansano responded.
We have 4,057 registered persons. Out of that 4,037, we recognize that not all would be active farmers, what we would consider active farmers. So we have 343 active out of our last survey.
Independent Senator Suniti Maharaj, who chaired the JSC, said she observed a notable gap between the number of registered farmers and those engaged in farming. She questioned whether the decline was caused by the COVID-19 pandemic or other factors.
Do you see a steep fall in any particular point in time? And this 4,000 is, I guess, going back in time, right? So people have been added, but they have not been taken off the list.
In response, Seals Mansano stated that while the numbers from prior years would have been lower, that is her current information.
In 2015, the number was 1,009. So there's been an increase in persons interested in farming. That has increased. However, the list needs to be sanitized in terms of making sure, from 2020 to now, there may have been deaths. So you have to go back and ratify those numbers.
Maharaj pointed out that because there are so few farmers who are actively involved, her statement did not accurately address the matter.
And I'm trying to get at what may be the factors. Is it a gradual decline, or is it COVID related, or is there some other factor responsible for the big disparity between the larger list, which is, as you say, not sanitized, needs to be sanitized, and that small number? And is that small number usually the representative number of people who are active from historically?
According to Seals Mansano, the number she gave was based on farmers' survey, since the study was only conducted on a small sample of the farming population. Tanikah, Tobago Updates Television News.
Soon, Tobago will have its development bank to aid in the island's economic development. This is according to Chief Technical Advisor in the Division of Finance, Trade and the Economy, Anselm Richards, who provided insight into this initiative and how it will help the island. Here's more.
Chief Advisor Anselm Richards explained that a development bank is an institution whose core function is to mobilize resources to fund development programs. Richards underscored the struggles that the island has faced to get the necessary funds through the national budgetary allocation for Tobago's development.
For instance, last year we got $400 million to fund the entire development program of the island in fiscal 2023. That was reduced to 260 in the current fiscal year, fiscal 2024.
He said that the budgetary allocations for the island's development cannot transform Tobago's economy. He continued that the idea of the Tobago Development Bank is not new. Richards stated that the current THA administration found the political will to take up this initiative.
So we are a bit advanced in this stage. So we have a committee that was working probably between seven months to a year, and we have done extensive work.
Furthermore, he shared that they have an implementation schedule and that they have been in conversation with the Inter-American Development Bank, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Central Bank about this initiative.
All those institutions and the officials has pledged their support to an initiative like this, because when you put down the economic facts as a history of Tobago, we recognize that we need a development financing institution, style like a Tobago Development Bank.
He stressed the importance of this initiative for Tobago's economic development. However, He said it would not be operating like a commercial bank but on a cost recovery basis. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.